Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you on a Saturday. It is May the 6th, and the point of this video is to do our weekly weekend review summary. I know I didn't do one last week, but I want to start doing them every Saturday, so we'll just start now. Here a couple weeks ago, I did a review on TradeZella, and I was looking into it, and there was definitely some things that I liked. So I actually ended up purchasing it, and I do want to use TradeZella to basically do our weekend review summaries. So hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully it brings some value to you. But yeah, I do like TradeZella and just kind of how easy it is to kind of drill down into each day and into each trade to kind of do a quick review of that trade, and then also journaling that trade is also pretty simple. So anyway, before we get started, I just want to take a little time to big shout out to all the support, the subscribers that I've gotten. I really appreciate it, man. I've been blown away by the support. We started this channel about 4 weeks ago, and I think we have close to like 163 subscribers, which is just blows my mind. I did not expect that at all. When I started this channel, I thought, I might get 10 subscribers, and yeah, it's been awesome to see and gives me motivation, and I love it. It definitely holds me accountable. I really appreciate those that tune into my live stream. But it's definitely, I really enjoy it. And if you're new here, you can subscribe. That'd be awesome. But if you are new here, basically this channel I created 4 weeks ago. My number one priority is full transparency. You will see everything. I do my trades live, and at the end of every day, I do a summary report where I show, man, please don't start with the hiccups. And I do a summary report at the end of every day, showing my profit and loss, and you will see everything. You'll see the good, the bad, and the ugly. But basically, we started out for the goal of getting 20 funded Apex accounts. We now have those. We actually ended up with 19 funded accounts. But with those 19 funded accounts, our goal is to get to a payout status. And we're on that journey right now. We've done like 8 trading days of that. You can see my videos on my channel if you want to go just quickly run through the summary. You'll get a good feeling on how it has been going, or you can just stay tuned and you'll see how it's been going. But not to get ahead, it's not been going well. We have had a rough start on this funded journey. So again, you'll see the good, bad, and ugly, and it got ugly this week, especially this one day. But it is what it is. We need to get better, and I messed up, and it is what it is. We gotta look ahead. Okay, I did also want to just show you a feature on TradeZella that I found very helpful and very useful, and it's that fact that you can create additional accounts. And I'll just show you why I think that is very important. So here's you can see I have 2 accounts, and this one here is my evaluation accounts. And basically we started April 10th, and this was our journey to get to our 20 or 19 funded Apex accounts, and this journey doing it. Obviously now that we have our funded accounts, I want to have a separate tracking for our funded journey. So that's why I created a new account, and we call that our funded accounts. And let me just show you how you can do that. If you go to manage accounts, right here, you just go add new account. You name it, your broker, and then you just click this checkbox. You can make it a certain color, but it's very simple, but very useful. I find this very useful. That way, I can still go back and I can compare how I was trading on my evaluation accounts versus how I am trading on my funded accounts. And I can just tell you right now, I'm definitely not trading as well on my funded accounts. Okay, going to dashboard. I'm going to try and go through this kind of quickly. I don't want to make a long video. Actually, this is my second attempt on a video. My first attempt, all of a sudden I realized my video is 30 minutes long. So I'm going to try and keep it to 10 minutes. So let's get started. If we go, I just want to see my funded accounts. So we just checkbox that, uncheck the other one. And here we go. So full transparency here, obviously, my first funded account I got on March 26th, and I did trade that basically as accounts were funded. I added them and I traded them periodically and kind of a little bit at a time. So that's what you see here. But when we have really started trading all 20 accounts, or 19, sorry, I keep saying 20. When we start trading all 19 accounts, it was basically here. And yeah, you can see we had a rough go of it so far. We can see our net profit and loss is 7,500 in the red. Our expectancy is bad. Our profit factor is bad. Our win percentage isn't terrible, which is interesting. And our average win loss is bad. Obviously, so this TradeZella score, Zella is telling me you're terrible. So obviously great is 100. I mean, that's perfect. I don't know that I'll ever get to that, but yeah, our win percentage is the only thing that's basically acceptable. Our profit factor of 0.7 is bad, and our average win loss is bad. So, and I know that, and it is what it is. We've not been trading well. Okay, so we are going to change the date so that we're only looking at this week. To do that, you go to this week, click on first, which is Monday, and then the 6th. Now we are only looking at this week. Things didn't really improve, obviously. Net P&L this week was minus $4,920.15. Our trade expectancy is negative $129. 0.62 profit factor. Win percentage 68%, which is good. Again, we'll drill into these and you'll see where we made a mistake, where I made a mistake. Average win loss is bad. Okay. So let's just drill into Monday. I'm not going to go into each trade. I might go into a couple of them. Basically, this was just hitting my regular stop loss. This hitting my regular stop loss. Obviously had some very small winners. Break even, I would consider that. This was a break even. Then we had a decent win here and then average wins. So one thing that in reviewing my trading, that I'm really starting to reconsider my strategy, not my strategy, my ATM strategy, I should say, is I enter with 2 contracts and then I have my profit target at 8 to 10 ticks for my first, and I take my profit, and then I move my stop up to break even, and then basically the goal is that I want to get a runner. And I have gotten a few runners, but it feels like 90% of the time I'm just getting stopped out for, it's not break even actually. Excuse me. So I move my stop to +1 and I feel like I'm just getting stopped out all the time for that +1. So it's really drawing down my average win loss. It's drawing down my average win, And I'm just right now, I'm struggling to see the benefit of leaving that runner, even though, I look at the charts and like, wow, right here, I could have gotten a really nice runner. And we'll see that on the Friday's trades. So I might give it another week. But if we continue to just get stopped out for a +1, I am considering just taking off all my trades at that 8 tick profit or 10 tick profit. I'm also considering increasing my size a little bit, nothing extreme, but maybe going to 3 or 4 micros. And then I would have my profit, I would take 3 contracts off at my 8 to 10 tick profit target. And then I would have 1 runner, but it would be a better ratio, I guess. So I don't know. It's stuff that I'm considering doing. And I don't know, maybe we'll try it next week. But I definitely feel like the runners, I'm just not seeing the results. And it just feels like it's dragging me down more than it's helping me. But maybe that's me having my stop too tight. Maybe that's me. I know I have in the past some trades I've panicked out. I've just taken my profit and it would have resulted in a good runner. So there's multiple things to kind of look through and evaluate. I need some water. Excuse me, my voice is leaving me. I'm talking too much. All right, let's try it again. Feels like I almost died there. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so let's look at, obviously from here, you can click on this and it'll drill down into that specific trade, and you can see here exactly where we entered and where we exited. So very cool. Also, I do want to bring out something. So if we go to our trade performance in NinjaTrader and we show analysis, see here, like let's just take May the 3rd, for example. It shows like we made 209 trades, okay? But see on TradeZella for May 3rd, it shows we made 4 trades. The reason that it does that is I have 19 accounts and I trade 2 contracts per account. So that's 38 contracts traded. And then when I close the position, it's 76 contracts traded. That's why in a NinjaTrader, it looks at that as 76 trades. And in TradeZella, it looks at that as 1 trade for basically 38 contract size, if that makes sense. So that's why you see a difference. I actually prefer this because it's a better, more accurate reflection actually of how many trades I did that day. And NinjaTrader just shows everything, and it's because I have those 19 accounts linked together. Okay, so going to Tuesday. Tuesday, definitely, I had a rough day. I felt like I got stopped out a lot, and I feel because of that, I over traded. And you can see we had stopped out, stopped out, stopped out, stopped out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Took 17 trades, which that is over trading. Ideally, I want to see around 2 to 6, maybe 8 trades at the most per day. So yeah, this was just an up and down day. Ended up, gross P&L was negative $181. But overall, this wasn't trading well. This was over trading and trying to chase a little bit too much. Okay, then let's go back to Wednesday. Okay. All right, so this is the bad day. This is where I went off the rails and didn't follow my rules. Just terrible. I'm still disappointed in myself, and I should know better. I really should. And again, this happened off stream, and we have a new rule now. No more trading unless I'm live. That's just because I feel like if I was live, I would not have been this stupid. And I basically entered and I just canceled my stop loss. I was upset. I was revenge trading. I was on tilt, and it finally I had enough pain that I took the loss. But it was just ugly, very, very ugly. But we only had 4 trades, obviously all day long was kind of fine. And then this trade right here is what put me on tilt. I got stopped out and I incurred a lot of slippage. It just frustrated me. And then we went on this bender. So it is what it is. I mean, I have to own up to it. Like I said, you'll see the good, bad, and ugly. And this was ugly. We cannot do that. So please don't revenge trade. Don't go on tilt. I know it's so much easier said than done. But I have to, when I get frustrated, I have to walk away. And it's just always the right move to walk away. Anyway, that was a really bad day, and it was kind of a wake-up call for me as well. I went back, looked at my previous trading and how I've been trading, and my mentality on these funded accounts wasn't great. Basically, I felt like I was trying to trade perfectly, not make any mistakes, and I was too tight on my trading. Like, I would talk myself out of good trades, and then I talk myself, basically amateur trading, like stuff that I was doing when I started trading, and I know better. And it's not something I was doing with my evaluation accounts. And I know it's mental. Like, I know it's mentality, the psychologically where, okay, these are now my funded accounts, and there's 19 of them, and I need to trade them perfectly, and, all that. And I definitely was like, okay, I'm done with that. I need to just trade my plan, and I need to have confidence in my trades, and I'm not going to win every trade, and it's okay. Because I felt like I have to, like, I wasn't being a good loser. If you have ever read the book, Tom Haggard's The Best Loser book, it's a very good read, and I was definitely not being a good loser. I was being a bad loser. And that's what resulted in this trade, because this trade started going against me, and I just thought, nope, there's no way I'm taking this loss. And I was upset. I was on tilt, and I just canceled my stop loss. And it's because I wasn't willing to be a good loser. So we as traders have to be good losers and move on to the next trade. And if we have a loser and it's affecting me mentally, that means I'm not fit to trade. I need to walk away. I need to take a mental break, get my mind right before I make another trade. So I know I say that a lot. I keep saying it, and it's so important. And obviously, I need to follow it. I need to do a better job. But hey, it happens. But we have to look forward, and we have to get better. I have to get better. Okay, Thursday. Thursday after kind of that pep talk, I did have a really good day trading. and I had some nice runners, and I just felt confident again. Like this really brought confidence, and just it felt more like I was trading like I know how to trade. I felt confident. If I saw a setup, I took it, and getting stopped out was like I need to like getting stopped out is a, how would I say? It's like a safety net. Our stop is there for a reason. So definitely had a good recovery day where we actually did recover approximately half of our losses here, which is great. But anyway, going to Friday, looking at Friday's trades, didn't have a whole lot of setups. Took 3 trades in the beginning of the day, and it was 3 winning trades. But then we ended the day on a loser, and I did want to show this trade. This was very very frustrating trade, and I'm sure everyone's experienced this, but right here I entered. I was obviously the market was in an uptrend, and I was looking for a pullback, re-entry. When we pulled back here to the 21 EMA, I entered when this candle was above the body of this. I entered right here, and it was a good entry. No issues at all with it, and I put my stop a tick below the low of this pullback. And excuse me. And it went against me, and it stopped me out right here, right at the bottom of these ticks. And of course, you can see what ensued. We went from 41.46 to the highs of 41.62. So a huge move I missed out on because I got stopped out by one measly little tick. I'm sure we all have those stories, but I had to be honest with myself, and it upset me. I was upset. So I actually am happy. I walked away. I ended the stream. I closed my charts, and I stopped trading on Friday. And actually, looking back at it, I'm very proud of myself for doing that. And I feel like it was a step in the right direction. Hopefully, we can continue that. So, there you go. That is my trading review. This video has gone way longer than what I thought it should. So, if you're still with me, thanks for watching. Again, I do my live streams every day. Subscribe, like the video. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone's support. It's been amazing. And yeah, hopefully this is helpful to you. If you think it's kind of pointless, I kind of appreciate or enjoy going through it, and I thought I might as well take you guys with me. So, all right, that's it, and hopefully we will see you Monday morning on the live stream. Take care and have a great weekend.